Hello YouTube, Baraki3 here, reviewing my first Collect and Connect figure. As you can see here, today we have the Collect and Connect Anti-Monitor from Wave 17 of DC Universe Classics. He obviously doesn't have a box for me to show you, but I can show you the back of Scarecrow's box here. The figures you need to complete him are Star Sapphire Wonder Woman, who has his upper and middle torso, Sinestro Corps Scarecrow, who has his right leg, Blue Lantern Flash, because he has the left arm, Indigo Lantern the Atom for the right arm, Orange Lantern Lex Luthor with the left leg, and Black Lantern Hal Jordan with the head and lower torso. Or you can just be like me and get the White Lantern Hal Jordan, because it's the variant and variants are cool. And you get to build this guy, the Anti-Monitor. Pretty awesome. So let's take a look at this guy here. He is quite the beauty. Do you not agree? A very, very magnificent figure. I haven't posed, so he's not as tall and stays in the camera frame. This is gonna be difficult because he's really big. He's here. I'll show you how tall he is compared to this regular DC Universe Classics Lex Luthor. He's pretty tall. He's a big guy. It's really cool. Here, let me show you his articulation. Head. Ah, Christ. It goes 360 if you work with it. You gotta work with it because of all this stuff here is a little hindering. So, head's backwards. Yeah. And his arms, these fake ball joint things, so they go up and down, forward and back. You can kind of, yeah. And then he has his biceps, elbow articulation, and what's really cool is his cufflinks here actually are articulate. That's really nice. And his fist is a little articulate as well. Not 360 or anything, but they rotate for sure. Then he has this really noisy ab crunch. Yeah, hear that? I mean, it's great. It's a good ab crunch, but it just makes a lot of noise. And then he has, you know, this waist rotation here, 360. Legs, obviously, go out like this, forward and back, not really hindered by this at all. And then down here, and on the side, they rotate, as you can see there. It's just really noisy, so I'm not going to do it 360. And then you have a knee joint, and foot joint here. And what's really neat about this figure is he has an ankle pivot. You see that? Ankle pivot. His ankle articulation in there. Which is something we rarely see on DC Universe Classics figures. So this is a Collect and Connect figure. So he is bigger and there is more room to, you know, do stuff. But yeah, pretty awesome. So let's take a look at his detail now. It's actually pretty good. You would think that all these wires and stuff would hinder his articulation, and they do a little bit. But as you can see here, you can rotate his arm, and they go with it most of the time. They're actually pretty durable and flexible, and they move about, as you can see. So they don't really hinder that much. And they also look really nice, nice gold paint. And there are some here. They're actually separate pieces. You can move them around. See that? That movement we can get out of them. And then these are just, they won't break off. They're just, you see, they're nice and durable, but this part's rubbery. See? So, yeah. It's also made it very easy to get his head in. His head actually looks really magnificent. His eyes are great. His teeth look menacing, and the inside of his mouth, can you see that? It's like cosmic energy in there. It's really cool. The little complaint I do have is where it connects is actually right there, that blue dot. That's actually his neck, and you shouldn't be able to see his neck. Yeah, see it? His neck down there. Now, I wish maybe the neck was a little bit lower so his teeth could go down there so you wouldn't like see that point, but whatever, just a little picky. And then this is rubber here, so it doesn't hinder articulation, and it just has this really nice blue shiny look to it. This ab crunch here, it's actually detailed all the way up. Really nice. It's even like that in the back, which is really cool. And then he has this cloth cape. They actually gave him a cloth cape. Really nice. Gotta be careful not to bunch it up in the arms when you're putting his joints in and stuff, when you're connecting him. But, yeah. Then this looks really nice. It's painted well, shiny, doesn't hinder articulation. The legs actually look really nice and strong. And honestly, I think the best detailed parts of him are his head and his arms. His arms look really great as well. Just the lines, and I really like the shiny paint, and the gold's done really well. Not the best when it comes to paint apps, but just the shine of the paint really makes up for it. So, yeah, really cool. So, yeah, that's it. I'm going to talk about how easy he was to put together. Now, his joints actually popped in pretty easily. They all popped in just like pop, 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 pop. It was easy. It was really easy to put them together. What wasn't easy though was finding all of his figures, because this is wave 17 and they're like past wave 20 now, I think, or on wave 20 when I'm filming this. While I'm filming this, so they're hard to find. Getting them in retail might be harder. You're gonna have to go to like Kmart or Target or something, because they're not at Walmart anymore at all. But really not gonna find them at Walmart. If you do, that's lucky. Just go ahead and get one. But at comic book stores, they're gonna be going for like 20 bucks now. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. $120 to build this guy. That's pricey. And if you want the variant and the regular Hal Jordan, it's going to be $140, just so you can have a complete set. Luckily, I got my first one for a Christmas present someone got me. And then 2 of them were graduation presents. My Hal Jordan I got on sale at Toys R Us, so I got him for under $15. And 2 more someone found for me, picked up for $15, and then I paid him back. So, yeah, I really got off lucky when building this guy. But, yeah, if you want to build him, I say just go ahead and do it now while he's not horribly priced. So here's the Anti-Monitor with the rest of the figures from his wave. Indigo Lantern the Atom, Blue Lantern Flash, White Lantern Hal Jordan. Not the Black Lantern one, don't have it. Okay, yeah, Sinestro Corps, Scarecrow, and Orange Lantern Lex Luthor. Yeah, Star Sapphire Wonder Woman isn't here because she's in the kitchen making the rest of them sandwiches. Ha, just kidding, she's right here. I just thought it looks really cool the way I already had it, and I didn't want to make room for her, just because I thought it looked so cool already. But, yeah, here's the height comparison for them. Now, obviously, the Anti-Monitor is not in scale with a single one of these figures. The Anti-Monitor is huge. He is absolutely huge. There's no scaling here, but the people that made it know it doesn't scale up. But I believe that there is a Green Lantern Classics Anti-Monitor. I want to say there is a Green Lantern Classics Anti-Monitor, and it would be just as tall as these guys here. So if you want an Anti-Monitor, I say this is the one to get. All in all, the DC Universe Classics Collect and Connect Anti-Monitor is a really nice figure. I mean, he has great detail, good articulation, more points than most of these guys have. And he's just really nice looking, easy to put together. And he's kind of rare, but it's not hard to get him. I mean, if you order most of these guys online, they're still about the same price they were in stores. Except Blue Lantern the Flash. You're probably going to have to pay a heavier penny for him. But, yeah, this is a really nice figure. I give this Anti-Monitor a 5 out of 5, actually. Now, this isn't biased because it's my first Collect and Connect or anything. He really deserves it. He's a really nice, big figure. I mean, obviously, I can't put sizing into that rating because there's no way they're going to get these guys to size and him be a good price. I mean, he's like $120 to get now, but hey, with that $120, you also get all 6 of these guys, so who's complaining? Now, this is my last review for this wave, and if you really like Green Lantern, and you really like Blackest Night, just get this wave, because it's really nice. All these figures have great articulation and everything, and you get this magnificent beauty. So, I recommend this wave. 5 out of 5, and I'll see you guys later.